concession stand. So head over there and get yourself refreshed. All right,
Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2.
We'll have our national anthem.
I've got it coming back through my headset, but that's okay.
Yeah, he's fixing something.
Gotcha. Testing 1 2. Testing. Testing 1 2. Testing.
Okay.
Testing 1 2. Testing.
You're awesome, dude. All right. All right, thanks, man.
Testing 1 2. I'll tell you what, that technical support is so much better than what we had. Gabe does a great job, that's for sure.
He said he's going to save it now so we shouldn't have the issue.
Okay. Okay.
He'll turn it over to you.
All right, there is a cell phone that has been found. It's kind of a blue and pink color. And if it is yours, it will be able to be retrieved over at the Cyril police car located over by the concession stand.
If you're going to tase somebody, he volunteered. You'd enjoy that, wouldn't you? You'd do it. Looks good, sir. Yep, thank you. Oh, lobster roll. I need a lobster roll, Rick.
I needed my shrimp with my steak that they didn't bring me.
Oh man. Did they end up comping you anything or just?
I just threw my money down and left because I had to get here.
Wow.
I was with Coach Hodges and Coach K, so I told them, don't pay for my shrimp because I didn't get it.
There you go.
Are we playing Jimi Hendrix? National anthem? Little free bird. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you've tuned in to the early part of this, we are glad to be in Cyril, Oklahoma, home of the Pirates, where Hollis Tigers are taking on the Cyril Pirates. Hollis Tigers are, and Cyril has, this last week, they went into Tipton, and Tipton did what Tipton does. Cyril ended up losing 48-14. The week before that, though, they were in Mountain View Godibo, the team we beat this last week, 46-6. Cyril beat them 36-12. So, and then the first week of the season, week one, they were against Sealing and lost 46-0. They did, however, win in week 0, 36-0. So, anyway, we're getting ready for the national anthem and for all else. So, rather than talking over things, I'm going to go ahead and we'll just keep it here. You stay tuned. You are the hard-hitting Tigers on Hollis TV, a Paragon TV network. I can hear you. I wouldn't worry about it right now. The captains are coming out on the field for both Hollis and for the Pirates of Cyril. For Hollis, you have number 1, Connor Bennett. Number 54, that is J.T. Salazar. And number 9, Caden Rollins. For the Cyril Pirates, number 99, Silas Wilson. Number 14 is Riley Mink. Number 12, that is Titan Thompson. And number 4, Cole Carlson. I'll tell you what, I got to watch a little bit of film for Cyril, and number 4, Cole Carlson, is an athlete, absolutely. They've got 2 young men that in the video that I saw swapped in and out between who is the quarterback and who is the fullback. The other quarterback is number 2, Nash Harmon. And both of those young men, both Harmon and Carlson, are fantastic athletes. They've got good speed. They have a good amount of ability to avoid tackles. It was interesting watching the films that I was able to watch. So looking forward to tonight's game between Hollis and Cyril. Running the camera, we have our friend Max Pantoja, and then running the computer, we got our friend James Green with us, and James is now working with the school on their video production stuff, and appreciate having him. Had him with us when I was running Hollis Tiger TV this last year during basketball season, and had a visit with Coach Scorpy, Mr. Scorpy now, who's the AD, and I said, you know, if you're looking for somebody, I can recommend James because he does a good job. He's got good technological skills. So Cyril won the toss and is elected to receive. They will be defending the goal to your south. Hollis will be defending the goal to your north. So that's where things stand. We'll go ahead and step away as we get ready for the national anthem here. You stay tuned. You are the Hollis Tigers on Hollis TV, a Paragon TV network.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please stand? Gentlemen, please remove your hats as Skyly Thompson will be singing our national anthem.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streamed, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Good job. Young lady named Skyly who sang the national anthem, and I believe it was her dad playing the guitar. Just fantastic job. As we get ready here for things to kick off in just a moment, waiting for the teams to come out on the field. It's football time in Oklahoma. Chip Moore here with James Green and Max on the cameras. Max Pantoja. We are glad to have you with us, and we're glad to have both James and Max with us. Max last week, I'll tell you what, that young man did yeoman service because he was covering more than his regular duties, so appreciated him. Also appreciate our good friend Gabe back at the, guess we call it back at the station, as last week when we needed technical help, he was right there, did a great job. I tried to mention that during the broadcast last week, but when I mentioned it, I thought we were broadcasting, but we weren't. But I want to be sure to give him the honor that he's due for the work that he puts in making all this work. So appreciate him. One of the cool things about tonight's football game, one of the referees, one of the officials, DeAndre Gaines. I have known DeAndre for years, and he's done many not football games, but many basketball games, he and his partner Troy. And it's great seeing DeAndre. He had taken last year off, hadn't seen him in quite a while. He had retired, and it was good seeing him here tonight. And just, it's always exciting seeing a friend you haven't seen in a couple of years. And that's one of the nice things about Hollis and about the sports that we're involved in is I get to do that from time to time. So Hollis's football team came out on the field to cardinal smoke that turns almost a purplish color. And they had the touchdown flag leading the way. Here comes the Cyril Pirates right in front of us. And it is time for football. Not football weather here tonight, but that's okay. Football weather will be here before we know it, I'm sure. Hollis so far on the season is 3-0. We beat Wilson 56-6. We beat Velma Alma for our 8-6. That was a good game there in Hollis. That was our second home game. And then last week at Mountain View Godibo, we won that game 46-6. So in our district, just to talk about district, we haven't done a lot of talking about the district thus far. District play will start. We have a bye week next week, and following that, we will be playing Laverne to start district play. In our district right now, Balco Forgan is 2-1 on the season. Beaver is 0-4. Hollis is 3-0. Laverne is 3-1. Shattuck is 2-0, and Turpin is 4-0. So, a lot of good teams in our district. And as a matter of fact, if you were to look at rankings for the state for Class B, you would see that there are 3 or 4 teams at least from our district who are in the top 10 in the state. As we mentioned, the Pirates have elected to receive. Doing the kicking for Hollis is number 47, Ray Cruz. Back deep to receive for
Back deep for the
number
Pirates are
Cole Carlson
and Braden
McLemore. So those are the two that are back there. Raiden is number 20. Cole is number 4. Cole is also the quarterback. Trying an onside kick, and it did not go the 10 yards, I do not believe, so it's an illegal procedure.
And the ball covered.
And so
Pirates will
because it did not go the full 10 yards, even though Hollis got the ball or touched the ball, it is the Pirates' ball because it has to go at least the 10 yards to pick up the first down. It did not do that. It is a penalty. They get the ball where it would have, or where it was touched. So the ball is at the 48-yard line inside Hollis territory for Cyril. Cyril has 2 young men that frequently line up as the quarterback. As we're waiting for the chains to be set, they have been set. And now, Cyril ready for the official to blow the whistle and get things started. At quarterback, number 2, Nash Harmon. He is flanked by 2 backs. Harmon takes the ball, gives it off to the second gentleman, number 25. 4 is Braden Hodge. Hodge takes the ball about 5 yards. So that brings up 2nd and 5 by Braden Hodge. He went up through the A-gap, had a good block up in front of him by number 4. That is Cole Carlson. 2nd and 5 now for the Pirates. Quarterback in shotgun formation again has the 2 running backs flanking him. This time they give it into the hands of number 4, Cole Carlson.
Ball is given to number 4,
And
Cole Carlson.
he drives forward just a little bit, picks up about a yard and a half that time. That brings up 3rd down and 4 now for the Pirates.
A pickup of 3. The 3rd and 3 for Cyril from the
As the quarterback came over to talk to the coach, Nash Harmon came over and spoke with Coach Trevor Knight. Now he goes back to the huddle. Now they come up to the line of scrimmage. Down on the ball is number 55, Andrew Carson. Here comes the snap. They give it. Oh, quarterback drops back looking to pass. Flings it down the field. Hollis, interception. Rowdy Randall right at the 10-yard line. And so that will be a first down for Hollis as Hollis intercepted it. It's actually placed right at the 11-yard line. Great job by Rowdy that time. And so now Hollis takes over at their own 11-yard line.
And it'll be first down for the Tigers.
Actually, the ball is closer to the 12. It's good, 11, 12, right in the neighborhood. So, Hollis in the huddle now. For the Tigers, down on the ball, Caden Rollins, number 9. Quarterback, Brody Shelby right up underneath center. Single setback is number 22, Braxton Wisnet. Brody keeps the ball himself, comes through the A-gap, and is ahead and behind of all the defenders. Catching up is number 20 to tackle Brody. Number 20, Raiden McLemore. He tackles Brody right about the 49-yard line. So a big 35-yard run for Brody Shelby. And so now it's 1st and 10, ball sitting at the 49 inside Hollis territory still. Right at the center of the Oklahoma map that's painted on the field and just beside the right eye of the crossbones and skull. As Hollis comes up to the line of scrimmage, Brody Shelby up underneath center. Again, Braxton Wisnet in the backfield. Coming in motion is Zach Mefford. They give the ball into the hands of number 22, Braxton Wisnet. Braxton picks up about 2 yards. That'll bring up 2nd and 8. And so now Brody goes over, talks to Coach Trent Shelby. He'll come in. Brings the play into the huddle. Caden Rollins down on the ball. The 2 tight ends are Connor Bennett and number 15. That is Rowdy Randall. Brody Shelby up underneath center. Calling the signals. Here comes Zach Mefford in motion. They give it to Braxton. He goes up through the A-gap. Gets up to the 45. So that will bring up 3rd down and 4 now for the Hollis Tigers. Braxton Wisnet did a good job. I'll tell you what, he had players on him as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage and still managed to pick up a big chunk of yardage that time. So at 3rd and 4 now, Brody comes into the huddle with the play. Caden Rollins will be down on the ball. He is flanked by JT Salazar and Xavier Cervantes as the 2 guards. Here comes the pitch. They pitch it out in the hands of Braxton. Goes around the right end, or left end, cuts up the field. Picks up enough for the 1st down and then some, as he goes from the 45 down to the 35, a 10-yard pickup. And so that's 1st down Hollis at the 35 inside Pirate territory. This time, Rowdy Randall also went over to talk to Coach Trent Shelby. Now Brody comes back to the huddle with the play. Caden Rollins will be down on the ball. Brody Shelby right up underneath center. Braxton Wisnet is the sole setback, the tailback over here on this end of the line. Brody keeps it himself very quickly, goes up through the A-gap, picks up about 5 yards on that little run on the quarterback keep. He didn't have any blockers like they usually do, having Braxton Wisnet come out of the backfield, but Brody picked up 5 yards. That brings up 2nd and 5 now for the Hollis Tigers. .52 comes in. Substitution comes in. Number 52, Titus Billy, comes in, taking the place of Braxton Wisnet. Brody Shelby up underneath center. Give it into the hands. Oh, no, they pitched it over to Zach Mefford. He comes around the right end. He gets tackled by number 2, Nash Harmon.
Ball carried by number 33, Zach Mefford.
Zach picks up a little bit of yardage there. Now it's 3rd and 2 for the Hollis Tigers. Tell you what, I think folks thought that Titus Billy was going to be the one getting the ball, and so they bid in on that. And then Brody pitched the ball over to Zach, and he found a little bit of room to run. Again, we come up to the line of scrimmage. Titus Billy down on the ball. Caden Rollins in the backfield. Brody gives the ball to Caden. He cuts up through the A-gap, gets wrapped up by a host of Pirates, but gets down all the way to the 21-yard line. Needed 2 and picked up about 6 or 7 that time, as the ball was sitting right at the 22-yard line inside Pirate territory. Hollis moving the ball very well. And so 1st and 10 for Hollis from the 21-yard line.
23-yard line.
We'll make it the 22. Average it out. How's that? Brody up underneath center, calling the Seals, takes a snap, comes over this way, pitches it out in the hands of Caden Rollins. He turns up the field, falls forward, picked up maybe a yard, and so that will bring up 2nd and 9 now. Nash Harmon on the tackle that time for the Pirates, but Caden did a good job. The Pirates were able to catch up with him when he came out of the backfield and on a little bit of a sweep. And so now Brody Shelby talking to Coach Trent Shelby. Brody comes back into the huddle. Again, Titus Billy down on the ball. Caden Rollins in the backfield. Brody Shelby up underneath center. Drops back looking to pass. Being pursued. Little floated pass and incomplete. Pass was intended for Zach Mefford and not able to bring it down. He had good defensive. I'll tell you what, the defender was really right there. Number 25. That is Braden Hodge. So, okay, I'll call him. Brody drops back looking to pass. Almost gets tackled. Breaks away from the defender. Now passes the ball up the field into the hands of Zach Mefford, and he takes it in for the touchdown. 5:51 to go here in the first quarter.
Takes it across the goal line, and it is a touchdown. Hollis Tigers. Conversion attempt coming up. Fields of Faith will occur on Wednesday, October 12th. Hamburger serving 6:30, and the student-led program will be following. That will be, again, Wednesday, October 12th, right here. Main speaker will be Mike Tebow.
It's gone yellow on us. Okay, bye. He's on his way.
And the conversion attempt carried by number 9, Caden Rollins, is good. And so as we look to the scoreboard, 5:51 left to go. Tigers lead by a score of 8-0.
Add 2 more points in the conversion. See, even though click on to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback in shotgun formation. Back behind him is Cole Carlson. Here comes the snap. Going on a sweep, number 20. He gets up to the line of scrimmage and gets wrapped up pretty quickly. In on the tackle for Hollis, leading the way, was Brody Shelby. Carrier on the ball that time, number 20, Raiden McLemore. So that 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 7 now. Hey, Rick. One of the things he pointed out last week, you can click on this so that it will record the whole game so that you can download it later if there are breakaways like that. Didn't know if you had ever talked to him about that, but. As we come back to action, quarterback again hands it off to his running back, number 4. I'm not sure he got back to the line of scrimmage. If he did, it was just barely. So that brings up 4th down and 6 now for the Pirates.
Not a big one, but a teensy little one.
So 4th and 6. Quarterback again comes over and gets the play from the coach, takes it back to the huddle. Quarterback in shotgun formation, twins to the right, twins to the left, drops back, looking to pass on 4th down, flings it over into the hands of Carlson. He picks up the first down, gets hit by a whole host of Hollis Tigers, and keeps falling forward. He picked up some more yardage after the catch. Cole Carlson, great job there. Brought down by number 41 for Hollis. That will be Xavier Cervantes. And so it's 1st and 10 now for the Cyril Pirates. Ball sitting at their 47-yard line. Again, Cyril comes up to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback in shotgun formation, has 2 running backs back there with him. Here comes the snap. Quarterback keeps it, pitches it out over this way into the hands of number 20. That is Raiden McLemore. And so that brings the ball up to the 50. So picked up about 3 yards that time. That brings up 2nd and 7. Substitution coming in. Number 25 checks aboard for the Pirates. Raiden Tejano. Quarterback comes over, talks to the coach, takes the play back into the huddle. Quarterback again, shotgun formation. Nobody out wide. Has running backs back as tied him. Drops back looking to pass, then brings the ball down. Sees a lane and takes off up the field. Gets knocked out of bounds. Be just short of the first down. Braxton Wisnet and number 3, Brody Shelby over there defensively. But that brings up 3rd down and a very short one for the Pirates.
We're going to tell you how you can get a free hat. Here in just
This time, number 4, Cole Carlson comes over and talks to the coach. Gets the play.
Then you get the free hat tonight.
Down on the ball, number 55. That is Andrew Carson. Quarterback gets a snap. Give it into the hands of number 4, Cole Carlson, who picks up the first down. He gets brought down there. Trying to see who it is. Number 41 for Hollis. That is Xavier Cervantes in on the tackle. But it's a first down. Ball sitting at the 43-yard line inside Hollis territory. Hollis leading 8-0 here with 2:08 to go in the first quarter. Again, Nash Harmon comes over to the coach, gets the play, takes it back to the huddle. As they break the huddle.
I don't think you do it. You're always ready. Okay.
Quarterback right up underneath center. Twins to the right. Nobody to the left. Here comes the player on the sweep. They give it off into the hands of number 4. He drops it but picks it back up. And number 25. That's Braden Hodge on the run that time. Did a good job of picking up some extra yards. The ball came right back to him, so a very fortuitous bounce for the Pirates there. And so the ball sits at the 37-yard line. 2nd down and 4 now for the Pirates. This time the Pirates line up, twins to the left, nobody off to the right. Quarterback has a single running back flanking him. He drops back looking to pass. Here comes some pressure. And he gets wrapped up and brought down for a big loss. Zach Mefford there along with Xavier Cervantes. That brings them back to where the ball is sitting back at the 46-yard line. And so it's 3rd down and about 14. So 34 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Hollis up 8-0. Again, twins to the left, nobody out wide to the right. Single setback, quarterback right up underneath center. Here comes the player on the sweep, number 4, Carlson. They come back, and great job defensively. Caden Rollins wraps up number 12, running the ball that time. number 12, Titan Thompson. And so now, Thompson tackled for a loss. That will bring up 4th down and long. And there's the end of the first quarter. We'll step away. You stay tuned. You're with the hard-hitting Hollis Tigers on Hollis TV, a Paragon TV network.
When Western Oklahoma was being settled, a cowboy's word was his bond, and a handshake was a binding contract. When the Bank of Western Oklahoma was established, that was the driving philosophy behind every decision made. And all these years later, they still do things that way. Whether you run cattle, work on a rig site, or sit behind a desk, you can count on Bank of Western Oklahoma to deliver the financial services you need. And you better believe when they tell you something, you can take it to the bank. Bank of Western Oklahoma, with locations in Elk City, Weatherford, Cordell, Woodward, Gary, and Vineside. Member FDIC.
Carrier asks, what does comfort mean to you? Is it a cool breeze on a scorching day? Or a cozy corner on a cold night? That every room of the house is as inviting as the next. And the air is fresh and clean for everyone. That humidity is where it belongs. At Carrier, comfort means more than just the temperature.
Four Seasons Heat and Air, your Carrier dealer servicing all of Southwest Oklahoma. Call Wyatt Eaton at 1-866-323-1385.
While high school teams battle it out year-round,
what time is it?
The team at Rother Brothers in Clinton continues to earn the trust of Western Oklahoma's farmers, ranchers, and weekend riders.
Wins the game at the buzzer!
Full lines of new and used farm implements, ATVs, and a complete service department to back it all up. It's game time at Rother Brothers, just off Highway 183 North in Clinton.
Touchdown!
Contact their sales staff at 580-323-1981.
Oh, the best part about the app is definitely that the drinks are always half price.
So this is happy hour all the time.
It's happy hour.
It's happy hour.
Yeah.
As we come back to action, it's 4th down and long. The Pirates are going to go for it here. Quarterback drops back, looking to pass. He's got some pressure coming back after him. Zach Mefford wraps him up and trying to break away and flings the ball up the field. Ball is completed into the hands of number 4, Carlson, who came back, but falls far short of the first down, so Hollis will have the ball at the 48 inside Hollis territory. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Hollis from their own 48. Hollis now defending the goal to the south or your right. Cyril protecting the goal to the north or left. As the quarterback for Hollis, Brody Shelby, comes into the huddle. He had just gone talk to Coach Trent Shelby. It's 1st and 10 for Hollis here. Hollis leading 8-0 as we start the second quarter. In the backfield, Caden Rollins. The tailback over off to the far end of the line is number 33, Zach Mefford. Pitch the ball out to Caden. He turns up the field, gets across 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Hollis. A huge 52-yard run for Caden Rollins. Oh, they say he was down before he got in. It looked like he was in. Okay, that was a huge run. So it's 1st and goal from the 2. I thought he had gotten in. I wasn't the only one up here who thought it went in, fortunately. Titus Billy down on the ball. Brody Shelby up underneath center. Caden Rollins in the backfield. Brody calling the signals, takes a snap, gives it to Caden. He drives forward and takes it in for a 2-yard run. And so that will be 6 more points for Hollis. So Hollis will go for the 2-point conversion. 11:27 here in the second quarter. Hollis will go for 2 here. Brody Shelby comes back in after talking to Coach Trent Shelby. Hollis comes up to the line of scrimmage. Titus Billy down on the ball. Here comes the snap. Brody takes the ball, pitches it out into the hands of Caden Rollins. He tries to turn up the field, and he gets past the defenders. Takes it in for the 2-point conversion. Makes the score 16-0 We'll step away. You stay tuned. You are the hard-hitting Tigers.
So with 11:27 left to go
Add.
in quarter number 2, it is now 16-0. Hollis leads.
I'm not sure. What button do you? Okay. Yep. How about end one? Nope. Okay. We just shan't worry about it then. Hollis right now with 11:27 to go here in the first half. Hollis leading 16-0. About to kick off the ball for the Hollis Tigers. Number 47, J.T. Salazar. Back to receive the kickoff are Raiden McLemore and Cole Carlson for the Pirates.
Once again, number 47, Ray Cruz.
Ray Cruz doing the kicking duties. Excuse me, I had said J.T. and it's Ray. As we get ready, Ray has the ball teed up. Whistle blows. Here comes the kick. Knuckleball off towards the side. It goes out of bounds. There's the first flag of the game. And so that one will give the ball to the Pirates at their own 35-yard line. Ball went out at the 30, so they should get it at the 35. And that's indeed where they are going to set the ball. And so to be 1st and 10 from their own 35 for the Cyril Pirates. Again, Nash Harmon came over and talked to the coach as he takes the play back into the huddle now. As they break the huddle, Andrew Carson down on the ball. Quarterback in shotgun formation, has 2 running backs flanking him. Hands it off into the hands of number 25. That is Braden Hodge. Hodge drives forward and keeps going, dragging Tigers with him. And so ball gets set at the 45-yard line, enough for a first down and then some, I believe. Just short of a first down. Yeah, they're saying move the chains. So 1st and 10 for the Pirates. Again, Nash Harmon comes over to the sideline. Quarterback again in shotgun formation, has 2 running backs flanking him. Takes the snap, this time hands it off into the hands of number 4, Cole Carlson, and he just keeps going. Carlson picks up a good 10, 11-yard chunk of yardage. So that 11 yards. 1st and 10. Ball is sitting at the 42-yard line, almost the 43, I'll say. 1st and 10 for the Pirates as they are moving the ball very well. I told you before this game began, Cole Carlson is a great athlete. He's powerful. He drags people with him. He's got good speed. He's got he's got vision of the field. You can tell by the way he moves with it. This time he comes out wide to the right. Another wide receiver off to the left. Quarterback in shotgun formation. They come in motion. Quarterback keeps the ball himself, goes up through the A-gap, finds an opening, gets up to the 30-yard line, brought down inside the 30 at about the 28. So they take it 15 yards for their first down. 1st and 10 for the Pirates as they're moving the ball very well this possession. So now, Cyril's quarterback comes over and talks to Coach Trevor Knight. Nash Harmon does a good job. Actually, now they got Cole Carlson going to be running as the quarterback as he takes the play into the huddle. And so they're doing the other thing I told you this team does, is they switch quarterbacks between Harmon and Carlson. And actually, it is Harmon who was lined up as a quarterback, hand the ball off into the hands of number 10. He gets hit at the line of scrimmage and driven back. Number 20, that's Raiden McLemore. Loss of about 3 yards that time. Brings up 2nd and 13 now for the Pirates. Again, Harmon comes over and talks to the coach. He takes the play into the huddle.
2-yard loss, 2nd and 12.
As they come back to the huddle, down on the ball, number 55 this time. take the ball. Quarterback pitches it out into the hands of Carlson. He gets hit at the line of scrimmage and falls forward. Picks up maybe a yard. So that'll bring up third down. Actually, it picks up 2, so it's third down and 10 now. As they come up to the line of scrimmage, Carson will be down on the ball. Quarterback, Nash Harmon, talks to a couple players. Talk to the tight end over here at this end of the line. He's in the shotgun formation. Drop back, looking to pass. Here comes pressure. They fling it out into the hands of Carlson. Carlson drives up the field, gets down to the 20. And so that'll bring up fourth down and a shorter distance. Make it about 2 here, 4th and 2. And so they have the ball at the 15-yard line. Again, Harmon comes over, talks to the coach, gets the play, takes it back to the huddle. Andrew Carson down on the ball. Quarterback in shotgun formation, has 2 running backs flanking him. Here comes the snap. Quarterback keeps himself, comes around this end, flings the ball down the field, in and out of the hands. Oh my, number 12. That was great. Titan Thompson almost had it. He has shown also, he's another one of their guys that I got to see, and he is a good player for the position he fills. So Hollis takes over on downs, 1st and 10. Ball at the 15-yard, or excuse me, at the 20-yard line. So with 8 minutes, 1 second to go, Hollis up 16-0 here in the first half. And the Tigers, as they get ready to break the huddle, Titus Billy down on the ball. Brody Shelby in shotgun formation, flanked by a single setback. Has twin receivers, drops back looking to pass. Here comes, get the ball into the hands of Rowdy Randall. Complete pass. Gets knocked down by number 20, Raiden McLemore. But Rowdy picks up about 6 yards that time, almost 7. Second and a short 4 now for the Hollis Tigers. Ball is sitting right at the 26-yard line, almost the 27. Got to get to the 30, so Hollis comes up the line of scrimmage, that tight formation. Brody Shelby right up underneath center. Single setback is Caden Rollins. Caden coming in motion. They give it off to Caden. Brody kept it and drives the ball forward himself. Got just short of the line to gain, I'm thinking. It'll bring up third down and very short for Hollis here. Nose of the ball almost to the 30. So it's third down and inches here for the Hollis Tigers. Brody Shelby goes over, gets the play from Coach Trent Shelby. Brody brings it into the huddle. Brody up underneath center, takes a snap, gives it off into the hands of Caden Rollins. He gets tackled at the line of scrimmage. May have lost a foot or so. That'll bring up 4th and short. And so now Coach Trent Shelby has to make a choice. Do you go for it or do you punt it here? We're deep in our own territory, but Hollis has moved the ball well this game. And so Brody does go over, talks to the coach, comes back to the huddle with the play. As we come up to the line of scrimmage, JT Salazar is the quarterback. Titus Billy actually lines up as the left guard. I had that wrong earlier. Brody keeps the ball himself, dives forward, picks up the first down, and then some. They have officials calling for a timeout. Let's see here. It is the first down. So they say move the chains. Brody had to get to the 30, gets out to about the 32. And so now Brody goes over to the coach, gets the play, brings it back to the huddle. JT Salazar will be down on the ball. Brody Shelby up underneath center, single set back, Caden Rollins. the tailback over this side going in motion is Zach Mefford. They give it off. Pitch it out this side to Zach Mefford across the 35, 40, 45, 50, 45, 30, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown. On a huge run. That time, Zach Mefford takes it 54 yards for the touchdown. Zach Mefford, a great job there. Makes the score 22-0. 5:15 to go here in the second quarter.
67-yard touchdown run.
That was a big 67-yard touchdown run. Their math was better than mine. I'm going to replace mine. And so Hollis now will line up for the 2-point conversion. Brody Shelby comes into the huddle. As they break the huddle, Zach Mefford lines up as the tailback at the far end of the line, just off the hip of Connor Bennett. Brody gets the ball, pitches it out to Caden Rollins, goes around the far end, turns up the field, and takes it in for the 2-point conversion. He's 3 for 3 on that tonight. We'll step away. You stay tuned. You're with the hard-hitting Hollis Tigers on Hollis TV, a Paragon TV network. Welcome back, Hollis Tiger football on Hollis TV, a Paragon TV network. As we come back to action, Ray Cruz has the ball teed up. Here comes the kick. Angles it. It goes out of bounds. Illegal procedure. That's that little angle kick thing that Hollis does. That will give the ball to the Pirates at their own 35-yard line.
It will be first down for the Pirates.
As the Pirates, let's see, what are they doing here? Are they going to have them re-kick? I don't know why they're re-kicking, but that's what it seems like, and they're backing Hollis up. So instead of taking the ball at their own 35, that pushes Hollis back to the believe it's going to be the 35-yard line to kick it off. JT Salazar will be doing the kicking duties. It's because that kick did go out of bounds. The opposing team has an option to ask to re-kick, apparently. So Ray Cruz will tee the ball up. As we'll kick it again. Back deep to receive the ball for the Pirates. Number 4, Cole Carlson, and number 20, that is Raiden McLemore. This time the ball is taken at about the 25-yard line, getting out to 30, 35, out to the 38-yard line as Carlson brings the ball back, and he stopped at the 38-yard line. So they ended up getting 3 extra yards rather than taking the ball at the 35. So it's 1st and 10 for Cyril. Ball is sitting at right between the 38 and 39 yard, 38 and 39 yard line, almost at the 39. 1st and 10. Got to get to the, they got to get to the 49. So we'll say it's at the 39 yard line. This time, single receiver wide to the right, twins are to the left, twins to the right. Single set back in the backfield as the quarterback comes right up underneath center. Player goes in motion. The snap is mishandled, I think, and then quarterback gains it back and just gets wrapped up by a host of Tigers. Picked up a yard, maybe. So that brings up 2nd and 9 now for the Pirates. Ball is sitting at the 40-yard line, excuse me. So now
Ball is placed at the 40-yard line. The 2nd and 9.
Harmon comes over, talks to the coach, Trevor Knight, takes the play into the huddle. Actually, Carlson was the one who came over to talk to the coach. And so as they get ready, they break the huddle. Down on the ball, number 55, Andrew Carson. Quarterback right up underneath center. Again, single receiver to the left, twins to the right. Single setback. Try to pull Hollis offside. Don't do so. Going to have a flag come flying in here. False start is the call. Illegal procedure against the Pirates. That'll be a 5-yard penalty. That will move the ball back to the 35-yard line. So now it's 2nd and 14 for the Pirates. As they break the huddle, same formation as the last couple of plays. Single receiver out to the left, twins to the right. Single setback is Cole Carlson. Quarterback Harmon right up underneath center. Running back, our wide receiver goes in motion. They give the ball out to Carlson. He gets tackled just about the line of scrimmage. Fell forward maybe for a yard, if that, half a yard maybe. So that brings up tough situation here. Ball is at the 36-yard line. 3rd and 13.
36-yard line for the Pirates.
Again, the Pirates break the huddle. Andrew Carson down on the ball. Quarterback this time, shotgun formation, has running backs flanking him left and right. Hands the ball off into the hands of Carlson. Carlson gets to the 40 and gets tripped up. And so he gets into the 42, 43-yard line. That'll bring up 4th down and 6. Long 6, short 7.
Ball is at the 42-yard line. And it's going to
So
be 4th down 7 as he needs to go to.
as the 2 minutes, 26 seconds to go on the clock, Hollis leading 24-0 here in the first half. Again, Nash Harmon came over to talk to the coach, takes the play into the huddle. As they come up to the line of scrimmage, Andrew Carson will be down on the ball. Single receiver wide to the left, single receiver to the right. Single setback is Carlson. And this time they pull Hollis offside with a hard count, and they do get called for encroachment, so that's a 5-yard pickup as Hollis moved. That hard count worked that time. We've seen several times this season where it has not for the opposing team. But that time, I'll tell you what, Harmon did a great job selling it, and Hollis bought it. 4th down and 2 now. Ball sitting at the 47-yard line inside Pirate territory. They're lined up in punt formation. Quarterback right up underneath center trying to pull Hollis offside again, did not do so. Carlson comes in motion, comes over this end, and we're going to have a timeout called by the Pirates. We'll step away. You stay tuned. You're with hard-hitting Hollis Tiger football on Hollis TV, a Paragon TV network. During halftime, could you go get you and me something to drink? R. Is it embroidered with an R? Welcome back as we get ready. It's 4th down and 2 for the Pirates. Quarterback right up underneath center is Nash Harmon. Single receiver out wide to the left, single to the right. Have a slot back coming in motion is Carlson. Carlson turns around and going to have a whistle blow. False start is the call. That'll be a 5-yard penalty. That will back the Pirates up. So instead of 4th and a short distance, that moves it all the way back where it's 4th and 7. So the ball is sitting at the 42-yard line. They have to get to the 49. That makes it a 4th and 7 here. Quarterback, actually, again, this time Cole Carlson came over, talked to the coach, takes the play into the huddle. Twins to the right, single receiver off to the left, single setback is Carlson. Quarterback Harmon up underneath center. Player goes in motion, number 20. They look, fling the ball over this way, in and out of the hands. Have a flag come in. It could be pass interference called on Hollis here. Pass interference is the call. And so they do call it against Hollis. That will give the Pirates the ball. And so this is a first down now for Cyril. Ball at the 43 inside Hollis territory. So what had been a stop now gives a whole new set of downs to the Pirates. Pirates at the line of scrimmage, quarterback shotgun formation, flanked by 2 running backs, drops that back, hands the ball off into the hands of number 20. That's Raiden McLemore. McLemore gets wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage. Picks up about a foot. That brings up 2nd and a long 9 now. And the ball is down at the 41-yard line. 42, actually. 1 minute to go here in the first half. Hollis leading 24-0. Pirates with the ball. Quarterback shotgun formation. Drops back. Looks to pass. Ball falls short. Had been intended for number 12, I believe. That is Titan Thompson. And so that'll bring up 3rd down and 9 for the Pirates. Quarterback again came over, talked to Coach Trevor Knight. Nash Harmon takes the play back into the huddle. Down on the ball is Andrew Carson, quarterback in shotgun formation. Twins right, twins left. Nobody in the backfield with the quarterback. Expect a pass play here, no doubt. Quarterback brings it down, though, and runs up the field, gets the wide open lane, gets up across the 30 and is brought down at the 29-yard line. So the quarterback, Nash Harmon, picks up a big chunky yardage. He gets the first down. And so now, Cyril inside the 30 at about the 29-yard line. Got to get to the 19 for the first down. 41 seconds on the clock here in the first half. Timeout on the field. We'll step away. You stay tuned. You're with the hard-hitting Hollis Tigers on Hollis TV, a Paragon TV network. As we come back to action, Hollis leading 24-0 here with 41 seconds to go in the first half. It is 1st and 10 for the Pirates. Quarterback in shotgun formation, twins to the right, nobody out wide, or twins to the left, nobody out wide to the right. They get the 2 wide receivers closer together out there. Quarterback drops back looking to pass. Flings the ball down the field over the head of number 81, Logan Lawrence. It falls incomplete. There is a flag on the field over here At the near side hash mark and slow getting up there is number 25, Braden Hodge. So we'll see what the call is here. The officials are discussing it. And there is a player down on the field. Helmet to helmet called against Hollis. That'll be a big penalty. We'll step away while the player is down being tended to. You stay tuned. You're with Hollis Tiger Football on Hollis TV, a Paragon TV network. The injured player able to walk off the field under his own power, fortunately. And so now they'll take the ball. It'll go from the 28. They're actually going to mark off the penalty from where the foul occurred. And so personal foul, 15 yards from the 25. That should take it down all the way to the 10, I believe. Actually, it goes all the way down to the 5. So a 15-yard penalty. The Pirates ball at the 5. Oh, excuse me. Ball is at the 10. Sorry about that. I couldn't see the other line painted further down the field. Bad angle for me here. So 1st and 10. They're moving the ball. They're bringing it back. Okay, what they ended up doing is instead of 15 yards, they went half the distance to the goal. So the ball is about the 13-yard line. And so now, Coach Trent Shelby having a long talk on the far sideline with the officials. So it's 1st and 10 from the 13 for the Pirates. So the continued discussion going on at the far sideline. Nothing will resume until things are resolved over there. And apparently now they are. The ball will be at the 13 when we resume play. The referee calling for the Pirates to come back out on the field. Here they come. Hollis out on the field already. With 35 seconds to go here in the first half, Pirates are in the red zone for the second time this evening. They give the ball off. Coming on a sweep over this way, Carlson. He gets knocked out of bounds at about the 10, or just inside the 10, 9-yard line. So he picks up about 3. That brings up 2nd and 7 now for the Pirates. Ball sitting right at the 10-yard line.
10-yard line, 5-yard line. I went to school at Marlowe. They didn't teach us how to count.
Now I feel better that I missed one being the 5-yard hiding from us. As we come back to action, Pirates, number 55, Andrew Carson down on the ball. Quarterback in shotgun formation. Nobody out wide. Snap is almost mishandled. Then he gets it himself and gets dragged backwards and brought down by a host of Hollis Tigers. Be a big, good-sized loss, as was mentioned there. Timeout called by the Pirates. We'll take a timeout, too, with 24 seconds to go here in the first half. Hollis up 24-0. You stay tuned. You're the hard-hitting Tigers on Hollis TV, a Paragon TV network. Powerade or Gatorade, red, orange, anything but blue. And you can get whatever drink you want. No beer. As we come back to action, it's 3rd and 13 now for the Pirates. They took the timeout there. Ball is sitting at the 16-yard line. Got to get to the 3-yard line to pick up the first down. Quarterback in shotgun formation, flanked by 2 running backs. Nobody out in the wide receiving. Quarterback gets pursued, gets brought down. Big tackle for a loss. Tackle by number 49 for Hollis. That is Creed McQueen. Huge play by Creed. That brings up 4th down and a long way to go, as the ball is sitting at the 23-yard line. It's 4th and 20. Quarterback, and there's the buzzer. Here comes a pass. Ball gets tipped in the air by Braxton Wisnett, and that ends the first half. We'll step away. Actually, I'll go ahead and keep it here, but let's talk about the scoring real quick that Hollis has had so far tonight. In the first quarter with 5:51, we saw Zach Mefford run the ball 12 yards for a touchdown. Then Caden Rollins got the ball into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. That was first quarter, 5:51. In the second quarter, at 11 minutes, 27 seconds to go, we saw Caden Rollins run the ball in, took it 2 yards, and then we went for the 2-point conversion. He got that as well, made the score 16-0. Then with 5:52 to go here in the second quarter, we saw Zach Mefford again. Ball was pitched to him. He took it 67 yards for the touchdown. And then, again, Caden Rollins able to convert the 2-point conversion. So that's how the first half went. Hollis leads 24-0. We'll step away. You stay tuned. You're with Hollis Tiger Football on Paragon TV's Hollis Tiger TV. Hollis TV. Well, 29 seconds left here in halftime as Hollis will have the ball to start the second half. They will. And now, as we get ready to come back to action here, kicking off for the Pirates of Cyril, doing the kicking duties, the athlete, Cole Carlson. I'll tell you what, he has not disappointed tonight as he's shown some great athleticism and just done a really good job. And this is the first time that they've kicked off tonight, waiting for the last member of the special team to come out on the field. Hollis leading as we start the third quarter, 24-0. Back deep to receive the kickoff is Connor Bennett. Carlson has the ball up on the tee. Whistle has blown. Here comes the kick. Booming kick taken at about the 25 or 20 by Connor Bennett. Drops it, picks it back up, gets across 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10. Goodbye, Mr. Spalding. It is a 80-yard run back for the touchdown. Number 1, 80 yards. And so Hollis will go.
And the conversion attempt coming up.
It's actually 11:43 was the time on the clock. Hollis will go for the 2-point conversion here. Hollis is 3 for 3 so far on the night, and hopefully I didn't jinx him. I'll knock on wood as we get ready for Hollis to come to the line of scrimmage. Caden Rollins in the backfield. Zach Mefford lined up on the hip of the tight end at the far end of the line. Brody Shelby calling the signals. Pitches it out to Caden. Caden runs, tries to get to the corner. Gets hit in the backfield. It does not convert. And so that makes the score 30-0. Hollis leading with 11:43 to go here in the third quarter. We'll step away. We'll be back in just a moment with third quarter action on Hollis TV, a Paragon TV network. As we come back to action, the Pirates get the kickoff. It was about the 25-yard line, gets ran back to the 38 by number 20. That was Raiden McLemore, and so the Pirates will have the ball at their own 38-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Pirates. Quarterbacks in shotgun formation, flanked by 2 running backs, nobody out wide. Here comes the pitch, handed off into the hands of number 4. That is Cole Carlson. Carlson picks up about 2 yards. That brings up 2nd and 8 now for the Pirates. Actually, it's closer to 2nd and 9 now. Quarterback Nash Harmon came over to talk to Coach Trevor Knight to get the play, takes it into the huddle. Beautiful evening here right now, just a little bit of breeze. We had gale force winds, it seemed like earlier. Quarterback in shotgun formation, twins to the right, single receiver to the left. Going in motion is number 20. Quarterback keeps the ball himself, tries coming over this way, and runs into one of his own players and gets tackled for a loss. He will be brought down right about the 34-yard line. So, the ball at the 34. Xavier Cervantes making the tackle for Hollis. Have to go 14 yards to pick up a first down here now. Ball is sitting at the 34-yard line. Got to get to the 48. Quarterback in shotgun formation, twin receivers off to the left, nobody off to the right. Single setback flanking the quarterback. He drops back looking to pass. Flings the ball down the field right into the hands of Connor Bennett at the 40, 45, 50, 45, 40, 35, 30. Runs into some defenders and gets knocked down. The ball is out, but they're saying that it's Wes Hollis's ball at the 25-yard line inside Pirate territory. And so Hollis will get the ball there. They're actually going to, let's see where they're going to place it. They actually placed the ball at the 26-yard line. First and 10 for Hollis. Brody Shelby getting the play from Coach Trent Shelby. Brody brings the ball into the huddle. As they break the huddle, JT Salazar down on the ball. Brody Shelby right up underneath center. Caden Rollins is a sole setback going in motion. Zach Mefford give the ball off to Caden. He drives up through the A-gap, takes it all the way in. A 26-yard run for Caden. So a big touchdown for Hollis by number 9, Caden Rollins this time. Hollis will go for the two-point conversion here. 9 minutes, 25 seconds to go in the third quarter. Again, Brody goes over to talk to Coach Trent Shelby, brings the play into the huddle. Hollis going for two here. They are 3 for 4 from the two-point conversion area. Brody right up underneath center. Nobody out wide. Single setback is Caden Rollins. Brody takes the snap, drops back, looking to pass, flings it into the end zone. Zach Mefford, a two-point conversion. Makes the score 38-0. Hollis leading. We'll step away. You stay tuned. You're with the hard-hitting Tigers on Hollis TV, a Paragon TV network.
When Western Oklahoma was being settled, a cowboy's word was his bond, and a handshake was a binding contract. When the Bank of Western Oklahoma was established, that was the driving philosophy behind every decision made. And all these years later, they still do things that way. Whether you run cattle, work on a rig site, or sit behind a desk, you can count on Bank of Western Oklahoma to deliver the financial services you need. And you better believe when they tell you something, you can take it to the bank. Bank of Western Oklahoma, with locations in Elk City, Weatherford, Cordell, Woodward, Gary, and Vineside. Member FDIC.
Carrier asks, what does comfort mean to you? Is it a cool breeze on a scorching day? Or a cozy corner on a cold night? That every room of the house is as inviting as the next. And the air is fresh and clean for everyone. That humidity is where it belongs. At Carrier, comfort means more than just the temperature.
Four Seasons Heat and Air, your Carrier dealer servicing all of Southwest Oklahoma. Call Wyatt Eaton at 1-866-323-1385.
While high school teams battle it out year-round,
What time is it? Game time! Boom!
the team at Rother Brothers in Clinton continues to earn the trust of Western Oklahoma's farmers, ranchers, and weekend riders.
Wins the game at the buzzer!
Full lines of new and used farm implements, ATVs, and a complete service department to back it all up. It's game time at Rother Brothers, just off Highway 183 North in Clinton.
Touchdown!
Contact their sales staff at 580-323-1981.
Oh, the best part about the app is definitely that the drinks are always half price.
So this is happy hour all the time.
It's happy hour.
It's happy hour.
Yeah.
Happy hour? Oh.
And we all lived happily ever after.
Oh.
Right, like you're like, bacon, bacon, bacon.
Well, this is you.
I love bacon.
Sonic, bacon on bacon, quarter pound double.
Welcome back, Hollis Tiger football as we come back to action, the Pirates did get the ball. The receiver of the ball took it at the 15-yard line, brought it all the way out to the 30, almost to the 28, and now the ball is at the 30. So it's 2nd and 8 now for the Pirates in their own end of the field. Quarterback Nash Harmon right up underneath center. Takes the snap, gives it off into the hands of Carlson. Carlson takes the ball out to the 35. That'll bring up 3rd and 4 now. Got to get to the 39-yard line to pick up the first down. Brody Shelby in on the tackle that time for Hollis. And so now, 3rd and a long 3. Andrew Carson will be down on the ball. Quarterback is coming up right up underneath center. Twins to the left, nobody out wide to the right. Single setback. Quarterback right up underneath center, takes the ball, mishandled the exchange, and they're saying Hollis recovered it. And so it was fumbled and recovered by Hollis. They'll get the ball at the 34-yard line inside Pirate territory. Actually, they're going to place it right at the 35, it looks like. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Hollis from the 35. As Hollis is in the huddle. Come to the line of scrimmage. Brody Shelby right up underneath center. Caden Rollins in the backfield. Zach Mefford going in motion. Give it to Caden. No, Brody keeps it himself. Jumps over a defender. Gets up across the 30 down to about the 29-yard line, maybe the 28. So about a 7-yard pickup. That brings us up 2nd down and a short 4 for the Tigers. They got to get down to the 25-yard line to pick up the first down. 7:33 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Hollis up 38-0. Get to the line very quickly. Single setback is Caden Rollins. Brody Shelby right up underneath center. Take the ball, give it off to Caden up through the A-gap. Drives across the 25-yard line. They may mark it right at the 25 or the 24. I'm not sure which. 24, that'll be a first down for Hollis. Ball at the 24. So 1st and 10, Brody Shelby again goes over, talks to Coach Trent Shelby, brings the play in from the sideline. As Hollis gets ready to break the huddle. A little bit of a change here. Ray Cruz is lined up in the tight end position here. Brody Shelby right up underneath the center. He takes the ball himself and drives up through the A-gap, following the center. Gets up to the 20-yard line. Actually, the 19, it looks like, is where they're looking at placing it. Just inside the 20. So that'll bring up 2nd down and 5 now for Hollis. Got to get to the 15 to pick up the first down. Hollis comes to the line of scrimmage, down on the ball, number 54. That is JT Salazar. This time they hand the ball off into the hands of Caden Rollins. Gets across the 15, picks up, I believe, enough for the first down here. Caden Rollins did a good job on that run up through the A-gap. And it is going to be placed at the 14 inside Pirate territory. 1st and 10 for Hollis. Again, Brody Shelby goes and talks to Coach Trent Shelby, gets the play. And so now, Brody breaks the huddle. JT Salazar down on the ball. Brody right up underneath center. Nobody out wide. Single setback is Caden Rollins. Zach Mefford comes in motion. They pitch it to him. He goes back the other way and picks up a big chunk of yardage. I think he picked up enough for the first down. Zach Mefford gets down to about the 5-yard line. It may be just short of the first down. Ball is sitting right at the 5, so that will bring up 2nd down and they're saying he got it enough for the first down. 1st and goal for the Hollis Tigers. Good job that time by Zach Mefford. Got the pitch and turned around and went the other way. Usually he comes on a sweep, and people were showing they were coming over this way, waiting for him to do that, and so he reversed direction and created a big opening. So now, here we go. They give the ball into Caden Rollins, dives forward. He'll get down to about the 2-yard line, so a pickup of 3 for Caden. That brings up 2nd and goal from the 2. And so now, Hollis, again, looking over to the sideline for the call this time. As Hollis breaks the huddle, Ray Cruz comes over this end of the line as the tight end. Other end of the line is number 15, Rowdy Randall. Brody Shelby right up underneath center. Takes the snap, gives it off. Caden Rollins drives through the defenders and picks up a touchdown. So a 2-yard touchdown for Caden. That's 2 touchdowns in a row for Caden there. We are at 4 minutes, 23 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Hollis going for 2. Brody Shelby goes over, talks to Coach Trent Shelby back about the 20-yard line to get the play. A lot of discussion going on over there. So now as they send Brody into the huddle, they don't have a 20-second clock or a 40-second clock here, so can't tell how time's running down. They've got an official on the field keeping that time. Brody Shelby up underneath center, calling signals. Takes the ball himself, goes up through the A gap and takes it in for the 2-point conversion. So Brody Shelby makes the score 46-0. And so that ends the game. Hollis winning 46-0 with 4:23 to go in the third quarter. Folks, great game tonight for the Hollis Tigers. Just here in the second half, they did score 3 times. They had an 80-yard return by number 1, Connor Bennett. Then Caden Rollins scored twice very quickly for Hollis. A 26-yard run and a 2-yard run. Converted 5 out of 6 2-point conversions. And so that's how things went tonight. Hollis wins. We don't have a game next week, but the following week we will be on the road again, headed up to Laverne. So be sure to be with us. Again, we want to thank Max for running the camera and thank our good friend James Green for running the computer. Have a great night, folks. We'll see you next time with more Hollis Tiger football. Okay.